Today, let us have a discussion on theories of indicators. Theories of indicator. Our topic is theories of indicator which are used in acid-base titrations. Now, theories of indicators in acid-base titrations. Generally, there are two different types of theories are present. One is Osterwald theory and other one is resonance theory. One is Osterwald's theory, other one is resonance theory. These are two different theories, that is Osterwald's theory and resonance theory. Now, first let us discuss about Osterwald's theory. Let us discuss about Osterwald's theory. Osterwald's theory, it is the first theory which explains about the character of an indicator which is used in the acid-base titration. That is first theory which explain about indicators in acid-base titrations. It is the first theory which explains about the indicators which are used in acid-base titrations. Now, according to this Osterwald's theory, the indicators are in two forms. One is weak acid form and other one is weak base form. Indicators will be weak acid form or weak base forms. Indicators may be two forms, one is weak acid form, other one is weak base form. Now, this weak acid will undergo partial ionization. It undergoes partial ionization, whereas weak bases will undergo complete ionization. Complete ionization. Weak acids undergoes partial ionization, whereas weak bases undergoes complete ionization. Now, example for this weak acids are phenolphthalein. This is example. Example for weak bases is methyl orange. Methyl orange. And here one more example, that is HIN and H or else INOH. HIN, methyl orange. These are the some examples of weak acids. Now, let us discuss about first one, weak acids. Weak acid indicators. Weak acid indicators, example is, let us consider HIN. Normal example is phenolphthalein, that is HPH. And now, okay, let us write with this. HPH, it undergoes partial ionization, then it results in H plus pH minus ions. Now, HPH, that is phenolphthalein, will undergoes partial ionization, will form H plus and pH minus ions. Now, if we apply laws of mass action, apply law of mass action. By applying law of mass action, K, that is constant HPH, is equals to concentration of H plus into concentration of pH minus ions. Now by concentration of HPH, now we require the concentration of H plus ions. Now concentration of H plus is equals to K HPH into concentration of phenolphthalein divided by pH minus concentration of pH minus. Now if we apply negative logarithm on both sides, it is minus log H plus is equals to minus log K HPH and concentration of HPH whole divided by pH minus, and it can also be written as, it is also written as minus log K HPH, and it is all again it can be written as minus log plus minus log HPH by pH minus. Now upon simplifying, it is also written as minus log K HPH minus into plus minus log HPH by pH minus, and upon further simplifying it can be written as minus log K HPH, this minus can be written as plus log, if we write plus here, this negative will become denominator and numerator will become denominator, that is concentration of pH minus divided by concentration of HPH. This is concentration of HPH in case of weak acids. Now if we discuss about weak bases, that is second one, weak base indicators. Weak base indicators, that is example is methyl orange, MEOH. Now this methyl orange undergoes complete ionization, will form Me plus plus OH minus ions. Now if we apply law of mass action, laws of mass action, K MEOH is equals to concentration of Me plus into concentration of OH minus divided by concentration of MEOH. Now we require the concentration of OH minus ions. Concentration of OH minus ions is equals to K MEOH into MEOH, concentration of MEOH by concentration of Me plus ions. Now if we apply minus log on both sides, minus log OH minus ions is equals to then minus log MEOH and concentration of MEOH by concentration of Me plus. Upon further simplifying, this minus log OH can be written as PKB. is written as pKb is equals to minus log MeOH can be written as pK MEOH into log plus log concentration of MEOH divided by concentration of Me, and upon further simplifying it can be written as here we do not need to apply pK, directly we can write minus log, that is pKb is equals to minus log K MEOH plus log concentration of MEOH by concentration of Me plus. This is a required one. Now we have discussed about weak acids and weak bases. Now it is dependent on this change in color is dependent on ratio of ionized form and unionized form. This is ionized form and this is unionized form. It is mainly dependent on ratio of ionized form and unionized form. This is about basic. And if we discuss about acidic, pKa is equals to minus log H plus and plus log pH by HPH. Now let us discuss about how the color will be changing. How the color will get changed. First let us discuss about weak acids. In case of weak acid indicators, we have used phenolphthalein HPH undergoes partial ionization will form H plus and pH minus. Now it is dipped in HCl will be added to it. It undergoes partial ionization, that is H plus and Cl minus. Now there is common for H plus ions, then there is common ion effect. There is common ion effect. Because of common ion effect, there is no ionization. There is no ionization. If there is no ionization, then there will be no changing of color. But if we consider the same example, that is HPH undergoes partial hydration, H plus and pH minus ions, then it is dipped in sodium hydroxide solution, NaOH, that is Na plus and OH minus ions. So here there is no common ion effect. There is H plus and OH minus ions. These H plus and OH minus ions unite together to form water. It forms water, that is neutralization reaction. Forms neutralization reaction, then it undergoes ionization. Because of ionization, then the main principle is in Osterwald's theory, the change in color is because of ionization of indicators. So here the ionization will be taking place, then this colorless will get converted into pink color. In this case it is colorless, then here it will get converted into pink color. It get converted into pink color. This is case of weak acids. And second one, if we consider about weak base indicators. Weak base indicators, example that we have discussed, that methyl orange. Methyl orange undergoes complete ionization will form Me plus and OH minus ions. Then here it will show ionization effect in case of bases, and here if we add HCl, then it undergoes partial complete ionization, H plus and Cl minus. Then there is no common ion effect. Here H plus will be reacted with OH minus ions and will result in formation of water. It undergoes neutralization reaction. Then there is ionization will be taking place. There will be ionization will be taking place in if the weak base indicator will be reacted with weak acid that or will react with acid, then it results in ionization. Whenever ionization will be taking place, then it results in change in color. Then this is Osterwald's theory. Then if this is first condition, and second condition, methyl orange undergoes complete hybridization, MeOH plus OH minus ion. Then if it is reacted with sodium hydroxide solution, then it forms Na plus OH minus. Then there is common ion effect in this condition. If there is common ion effect, there is no ionization will be taking place. No ionization. If there is no ionization, then there will be no changing of colors. Now here it also get converted into pink color. Normally it will be in yellow color. This is Osterwald's theory, which is explained by the scientist that is whose name is Osterwald. Now there is another example, that is another second theory, that is resonance theory. Next theory is resonance theory. What is resonance theory? Resonance theory is a theory which explains that the indicators which are used in the acid-base titrations will be in two forms. One is benzenoid form and other one is squenoid form. It will be in two forms. One is benzenoid form while the other one is squenoid form. What is benzenoid form and what is squenoid form? This benzenoid form will be shown in acidic medium. It is predominant in acidic medium, whereas this squenoid is predominant in basic medium. It is predominant in acidic medium and it is predominant in basic medium. If we discuss about the structure of benzenoid form, this is structure of benzenoid. This is structure of quinoid. Here in resonance theory it explains that the change in the color is because of interconversions of benzenoid form into quinoid form or quinoid form into benzenoid form, that is from acidic medium to basic medium or basic medium to acidic medium. Now let us consider an example, that is phenolphthalein. This is one example, that is phenolphthalein. Now the structure of phenolphthalein is this is a structure of phenolphthalein, and if it is reacted with OH minus ions, then it gets converted into another form. It gets converted into another form, that is it gets converted into another form, that is if it reacted with basic medium. This is acidic medium and this is basic medium, and it undergoes resonance structure, then the structure will be changed. And here if it reacts with 2 moles of water, then again it gets converted into another form. This is structural modifications of phenolphthalein. Here it includes resonance, that is it gets converted to benzenoid form into quinoid form, from quinoid form into benzenoid form. In this way the resonance theory is helpful, or it is second theory which is explains the indicators which are used in acid base indicators. First one is Osterwald theory and second one is quinoid theory. It is also called quinoid theory. It is also called quinoid theory. In this way, in this theory it explains that the indicators are present in 2 forms. One is, that is 2 tautomeric forms. One is benzenoid form, other one is quinoid form. This is structure of benzene and this is structure of quinoid form. And here the change in color is because of interconversions of benzenoid form into quinoid form and from quinoid form into benzenoid form. This is about resonance theory and Osterwald's theory.